Hey everyone, Gigantamax Butterfree will make its Pokémon GO debut this weekend in the form of a Max Battle Day. Very similar to a format of a Raid Day what we've had in the past, and of course not too dissimilar to what we had last weekend with Dynamax Latios and Latias, except the timings is going to be slightly different. So of course last weekend with Dynamax Latios and Latias we had that all weekend from 6 AM in the morning till when the power spots faded out at 9 PM. This will only be an event from 2 PM till 5 PM on Sunday. And of course, we can also get shiny Gigantamax Butterfree as well. It's brand new release in the game and it's available shiny straight away. So let's go ahead and check out the in-game news first to see what it says about this event and what the event bonuses are going to be like. Then we will look into the counters, what best to use against Gigantamax Butterfree, how you can set your team up ready for this brand new Gigantamax, and then we'll go and have a look at how I've set my team up as well. So first of all, let's get that screen up there and we will start off with the in-game news for Gigantamax Butterfree. So we'll briefly go through this. We won't go through word for word, but we'll briefly go through it. Fly free and battle hard on Gigantamax Butterfree Max Battle Day. So 2 till 5 on Sunday, August the 3rd. Gigantamax Butterfree will be making its Pokemon GO debut, and if you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one. And the shiny odds for these battle days in the past have been roughly around about 1 in 20 shiny odds. So hopefully you can grab one of those during this weekend. And the event bonuses that will be active during the event, the max particle collection limit will be increased to 1,600. Of course, normally we only get 800 max particle limit per day. This will be doubled during Sunday. All power spots will host Gigantamax battles, so every single power spot near you will host a Gigantamax Butterfree. Power spots will refresh more frequently. Normally when that's been said in the past, and I'd expect it again during Sunday, we will get half-an-hour timers on these Gigantamax Butterfree battles, meaning even if you live somewhere rural and somewhere with not many power spots near you, every single power spot will spawn a total of 6 Butterfrees throughout the 3-hour event. So hopefully you can get your hands on quite a few Butterfrees. 8 times max particles from power spots, so that's really useful. When you head over to a next power spot, so let's say you've completed your first one, you head over to your second one, and the particles that you need to enter that one, the 800 particles, are going to be sitting there waiting for you to collect them. So you don't have to go walking around and getting your walking particles or going and visiting multiple spots like you used to. Those ones will all be ready and waiting. 800 power spots max particles, should I say, available from every single fresh and new power spot. 2 additional special trays. Now this is a new bonus that we've added for the Gigantamax Butterfree. I don't think we've had this many times before in the past on other Gigantamax battle days, but 2 additional special trades, meaning you could do 3 special trades on that day on Sunday. So maybe there's a few people in your community that you're lucky friends with. Hopefully you can chalk some of those off and get some of those special trades done. From August the 2nd to August the 3rd, the daily remote raid pass limit will increase from 10 to 20. Now, of course, they made it so you could remote into these Gigantamax battles and the Dynamax battles a few months ago. And I think you can't jump through a friends list like you used to be able to anymore, but I think you have to be invited from a person hosting the battle. So maybe you can ask some of your community members, if you are not available this weekend or you're away on holiday or whatever you're doing, if you're not available, then perhaps you can do some invite raids with that new increased limit from 10 to 20 during Saturday and Sunday. The following bonuses will also be active on August the 3rd from 12 AM in the morning till 5 PM in the evening, and that they are 2 times max particles from exploring. So normally we get 300 max particles for the exploring, and this will actually be up to 600 during the day on Sunday, and quarter adventuring distance to receive those max particles. So normally we have to walk 2 kilometers to receive 300 max particles. On Sunday, you only have to walk 0.5 kilometers to receive 600 particles. So really, really good amount of particles you can earn by not walking very, very far, really. So even if you do live in somewhere rural and you've only got one power spot near you and you've collected the particles from that one already, you can still earn quite a few particles ready for the next battle just by walking a short distance. Then we have a timed research as well, which is available from Monday at the start of this week, and it gave us a variant of rewards, including Doromoka Candy, but also a Dynamax Doromoka encounter, one of the better counters for this Gigantamax Butterfree battle. So I'll list those in just a second as well, the other counters that you can use against Gigantamax Butterfree. But Doromoka or Darmanitan is definitely one of the best ones against this, with it being a fire type, and that was part of the free research that was available on Monday. And we also had some particles as well that you could earn throughout the week for that research as well. The event ticket, which will be available in the shop, if not already, for $4.99 US or Great British pounds, or the equivalent in your currency. This event ticket will give you a max mushroom, 25,000 XP, and also you'll receive the following bonuses throughout the day when you are doing battles. You can get 2 times XP from max battles, which is a lot of XP during those Gigantamax max battles. Then also the max particle collection limit will be increased to 5,600. So if you've not got the ticket, the collection limit for the day will be 1,600. If you have got the ticket, you'll get 4,000 more particles. You'll get 5,600 in total collection limit. So really, really good ticket to get for the day. I'll definitely be getting that, and I'll hopefully be doing quite a lot of these battles, hoping to try and get that shiny Gigantamax Butterfree. So that is the in-game news in a nutshell. Let's go ahead and have a look at the infographic detailing what is the best counters to use against Gigantamax Butterfree. Now, this infographic, as we've used many times on the channel before, is created by Gallic, or G47IX on Twitter. Make sure to go check him out. Really, really cool at making infographics dead usable and readable, and very, very well laid out. So definitely go check him out. Really, really cool infographic yet again by Gallic. And this, it states the CP for the hundo straight away. 1044 is a hundo that you are wanting to try and get during the weekend. And then we also have the Pokemon which you are best to use as a shield or as a healer, and also the ones best to use as an attacker. And they're listed by these little symbols that you can see next to the Pokemon. And also we have a brief description of what each symbol means next to them down at the bottom. So you can see there, the little shield symbol is best to use as a tank to build up that max meter. And then the heart symbol is best to use as a healer. So Gigantamax or Dynamax with that Pokemon and use it to heal other players in your team. And then the boxing glove one is the one that you are going to use as the main attacker for these battles. So those are the symbols, and as we go through a Pokemon, you can see Blissey is up there as one of the best shield Pokemon or the best healer to use for these Gigantamax Butterfree battles. It's very much listed up there as one of the best. If you've not already powered a Blissey up, I would definitely recommend it. It does feature quite a lot on these Dynamax and Gigantamax counter lists, so it is super useful to use. Then we also have Zeramazenta as well as one of the best shields to use for Gigantamax Butterfree. So these are the Pokemon building up that max meter like we said. Zacian is also one of the best shields, and also Dynamax Corviknight is also one of the best shields to use. And underneath those Pokemon you can see there the best fighting or fast move to use, should I say, for those Pokemon. So make sure you've got those fast moves listed there for these Pokemon. Then we'll list the next 4, which are the best attackers. So these are the ones that you want to go switch into when that max meter is full. You want to switch into these to do the most amount of damage. And Gigantamax Cinderace is the #1 attacker against Butterfree this weekend. So that one, if you've got one powered up and you've maxed its moves, then you'll want to use that one this weekend. If not, you have 3 very, very good options to fall back on. You've got Toxtricity, Gigantamax Toxtricity, Gigantamax Charizard, and also Dynamax Darmanitan, which is of course the one we got from a research. So very, very good infographic. Big shout out to Galix for that. Make sure to go check him out yet again. Brilliant infographic. So now we'll go into the game and we'll see what I've set up as my team to give you some sort of indication on how you can set your team up over the weekend. Now, of course, if you are going into these Gigantamax battles and you want to be the healer of your team, then definitely go in with a Blissey in your party. Once you Dynamax that Blissey, then you can start healing other Pokemon in your team. But if you're not going to be the designated healer, I'm very rarely the designated healer, to be fair, in my team. So I very rarely have a designated healer. But in this case, I have put Blissey in my team just in case someone else isn't the designated healer. I can be the designated healer in this occasion. And we've gone for Blissey for that first shield and the healing potential that it has. Then we've also gone for Zamazenta as the second shield. Very, very good Zamazenta is, especially if you've got it in its alternative form, the better form of the two, its crowned form. Then also, if you've got it as max shield, when it enters a battlefield, it will automatically enter with a shield on it. So it even lasts longer with these Dynamax and Gigantamax battles. So Zamazenta is definitely really worth investing in if you haven't yet powered up its shield potential. Then the attacker, I haven't actually got a Gigantamax Cinderace, which is probably worth powering up. So I've actually fallen back on the second best attacker of the weekend, and that is Toxtricity. Toxtricity only just outclasses Charizard, but Charizard, if you haven't got Toxtricity, Charizard is a very, very close third place slot for Butterfree. So the best attackers in order are Gigantamax Cinderace, Gigantamax Toxtricity, and then Gigantamax Charizard. Those are the best three. Dynamax Darmanitan is a little bit further behind those, so make sure to try and get one of those top three ones if you can. Me, I've gone for Toxtricity because it's already powered up, it's already got max moves, and it saves me powering up a pretty terrible Cinderace, which I've got in my storage. So that is my team. Let me know what you've got in your team for Gigantamax Butterfree over the weekend. 1 in 20 shiny chance. Hopefully you can drop on a shiny, and if we do on the channel, I'll let you know on a YouTube short, or maybe we'll do an event results video after the event so you can see how my weekend's gone. So thanks very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Gigantamax Butterfree appearing on the game, and hopefully you can get yourself a really, really good one. Thanks very much. Like the video, subscribe to the channel as well, and turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.